Hi everyone, if you are new here, my name is Miriam. I am a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur, a fashion designer, and also a YouTube coach. I help people start their YouTube channel from zero and get monetized within 6 months. If you are new here, go ahead and introduce yourself in the comments. Yes, I want to know you, I want to meet you. As discussed last week we started a series which is about grants for small businesses. If you have a small business and you are yet to get any kind of grants at all, check out my first live stream that happened last week. If you need the link, you can just leave a comment in this live after this chat. So let's go right into today's segment, yes, which is about grants. So next week we're going to continue with another topic, but today, hey Fini, thank you for joining. Okay, so let's talk about how to get grants for your small. Hey Nasike, Brenda, what's up? Where are you guys watching from? Comments, let me know where you're watching from. Good to see you. Thank you. So yeah, here is the thing. If you want to get grants for your small business, here is what I would advise that you do. So if you, before beginning an application, you should read the descriptions and directions carefully, because I noticed a lot of people, hey, really? Hey, boss lady P, you guys are amazing. Thank you for showing up, man. Thank you. If you want to join the live stream, the link is right in the comments. If you need me to share the link again, I can share the link. You can also join me upstage here. Yes, feel free to join me on stage. So yeah, Jubilee, where in Nigeria are you? I'm on Niger, Oshe. So here's the thing: if you want to get grants, people are, hey Sam, you are amazing. Thank you. How is Germany today? You guys are just amazing, honestly. So here's the thing. Last week I mentioned something in my live stream because I promised to go live every Sunday. So here I'm working. Thank you, sis. Okay, so here's the thing. Please make sure that you read the descriptions carefully. Yes, when you want to apply. Oh wow, you're in worry. Hey, white sand, Abi. I've been there before. So read the descriptions carefully and make sure, hey Toya, thank you for joining, and make sure that you apply, accordingly. Baba, God bless you, Sam. Agoha. Thank you. So make sure that you read the description, and yes, grant writers shouldn't fear emailing or calling agents, yes, a grants agency, to talk through their potential interest in a project. You can feel, see, yes, if I share any grants on my channel, oh my God, what's going on here? So if I'm sharing any grants, Juba, thank you for joining. Hey, how is Jamaica today? Or Jamaica? So feel free to reach out to them. I shared a resource, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? And I mentioned in that video and in my YouTube video that this organization reached out to me on Instagram. So if they can reach out to me on Instagram, you can also reach out to them. You can send them an email. Yes. So if you know that they have grants and you've applied, or you have questions, trust me, you can go through the grants. Gracias muchos, Sam. Thank you. Make sure that you can email them. Yes, or you can Instagram, search if they have an Instagram page. If you go through the website, you would probably see their contacts list, their contact information. Yeah, then you can reach out to them. Reach out to these people, and ask if you have questions. Go ahead and ask them. You know what I mean? So it never hurts to try. Just ask. Don't be shy. And yes, another thing I'm going to say about applying for grants is apply even if you think you don't qualify. Even if you think you don't qualify for the grants, I'm telling you. Hey Sparky, amazing people. You guys are amazing. You want to make me cry today. Thank you for joining. So here's the thing. Make sure that you apply even if you think that you don't qualify. Now, first thing I would say is things that make you feel that you don't qualify is, number one, if you have not registered your business. You may think, oh, I don't qualify. So please apply even if you have not registered your business. Now, if you go through the grants that I share on my YouTube channel, you'll find out that there are some grants, right, that while you're filling the forms, they ask you, is it for an existing business or a new business? Is it for a startup business? You know what I mean? So you can do well to also make sure that you apply even if you have not registered your business. I am telling you, even if you haven't registered your small business, you can still apply for this grant. So that's why I always say apply, even when you feel that you do not qualify. I'm telling you, because why? Because it doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to try. So you can go ahead and apply all the same. You know why I'm saying this? Because I think I've shared this on so many occasions on my YouTube channel. Yes, Portia. I've shared this on so many occasions on my YouTube channel that the first grants that I ever won, yes, I've won grants in the past, yes. So the first grants I ever won, they are based in Atlanta, and I live in California. And I got a check mailed to my house. I got a check mailed to my address. And that was it. That was it. They didn't even need to. They didn't call to confirm anything. In fact, my website is not even up yet. So you don't need to have everything all set out before you apply for grants. I see a lot of people just hold back for no reason. I'm telling you, they just hold back because they disqualify themselves right before they even apply for these grants. You don't need to do that to yourself, please. Don't do that to yourself. When I share any grants, you find any grants. Thank you, Nasike. You guys are amazing. Sam. Yay. Sam, I need to give you a shout out on my channel. Haba, thank you for sharing me out to your community. Please do well to like and share this live stream as well. If you're catching whether the replay or the main video, if you're live or whether you're catching the replay, yes, both are useful. These are useful information that will help people. So please also do well to, like I said, apply, even if you think you don't qualify, even if you don't have a small business registered, apply. Yes. If you don't have a business registered, still go ahead and apply. If you think you don't qualify, go ahead and apply. If you're looking, especially people that are based in the United States, they're like, oh, I don't have Social Security. I don't have, nobody's asking you. Not all grants require that you put in your Social Security details. So people are like, I don't have, you don't need to. They don't even ask in most cases. Have they even asked? No. I mean, for the most part, most of them do not ask, so even if you think you don't qualify, still go ahead and apply for these grants. Please share out this live stream if you can. Thank you. If you have a community tab, please share it on your community tab. And if you have Twitter, you can share it on Twitter or Facebook. Let's get this information out because it's going to help a lot of people, so I have a lot of grants information on my YouTube channel that, some of them are closing very soon. And that's why I always beg, Biko, guys, apply ASAP before the deadlines. And when I drop these videos, please do well to turn on your notification bells so that you get notified each time I drop a new video. I don't want anybody to be left out in 2022. I'm telling you, I don't want anyone to be left out. I am winning grants. And at some point, some people are like, please, why are you stressing yourself? Why are you telling more people about this grants? You just apply and move on. But I'm like, nah, that's not how I'm wired. So this is the playlist for grants. Apply for 2022 grants here. Now note that they are not only for people in the United States, not only for people. I have grants for people in Nigeria, in Europe, in UK. Yes, I have a grant information that I have to also share on my channel. I have one coming up tomorrow. If you go through my channel, you find out that I've scheduled a lot of them to drop. I've scheduled a lot of grants to drop, for the entire month. Yeah, so you can do well to turn on your notification bell so that you get notified. Jubilee, Kilo Day, you guys are amazing. Thank you. Dickiness, you see, thank you for joining. So please make sure that you apply, even if you think that you do not qualify. And like I said earlier, make sure you can also reach out to grants agencies. Yes, you can ask them questions. They're human beings like you and I. Yes, and I gave a lot of tips last week. I'm not going to repeat myself. So that we can spend our time, talking about other pointers here in this video. If you missed last week's live stream, you can do well to watch it. Live streams are actually, they don't necessarily have to be, regular videos. They can be live streams, and you can get a lot of value from these live streams. So please make it a day to join us every Sunday, same time, just 30 minutes and we are all done. If you have questions, feel free to ask me in the comments, or you can jump on the live stream on the StreamYard and ask your questions. Now, another point I want to say is, each organization actually, they have their own process, but next steps typically include a phone conversation, a written summary, not in all cases, a written summary, and finally an invitation to submit a formal application. And once you've gotten that invitation to submit a proposal from the program officer, your chances of getting funded are really high. When you start getting emails asking you to submit your proposal, your chances of getting funded is really high. Now, I'm also going to say this: the fact that you saw a YouTube video, you saw a video about grants. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. You're amazing. The fact that you saw, Abdul Kemi Kilo Chele, hot chick, Poppy, thank you for joining. Thank you. So the fact that you saw a grant, it doesn't translate to you applying. So you have to apply. You just have to apply. Because if you don't apply, there's no way in this world you will get picked. So you have to apply, because applying is a prerequisite to getting grants. Yes, applying. When you apply, then you have opened up the opportunity to get your grants. So please and please just make sure that you apply. Like I said, watching the video does not translate to applying for these grants. Yes, watching it doesn't translate to applying. So you have to really apply before you get picked for the grants. Yes. So I also want to mention this, that yes, if you have applied for any grants in the past, let me know in the comments. Just leave a comment and let me know. Now, do not postpone. Yes, because later becomes never. Most times, later becomes never. Okay, I'll apply tomorrow. Okay, I've seen the video. Let me go and do these things. And most of the time, later becomes never. Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate Akila Day. Thank you. Thank you for this love. So most of the time, later becomes never. And if you don't want that to happen to you, please do well to just apply the moment you see it, or you can note it you can set a reminder, or you can, just set a reminder on your phone to apply before end of day. Yeah, before the end of that day, make sure that you apply for these grants. And also, of course, share with your friends. Now, be intentional. If you really want to get grants, if you want to win grants. Now, I mentioned the first grants that I won. I actually applied for multiple grants. Yes. And I didn't even remember that I've applied for that particular grant. It was granted to me by NBAF, National Black Artists Fund. Yes, you can check them out on Instagram. I also shared another grant that they sponsored, that they were willing to sponsor. I shared it as well on my channel. And each time I see their name, I always mention that, hey, I have won grants from these guys. Sam, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I always mention that these people have actually given me grants before. So please, you can trust them. I always do my own due diligence before I come out here to share grants information. So please, do well to apply for these grants once you see them. Do not postpone. Do not waste your time. Do not say, well, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next tomorrow. And at the end of the day, you end up not doing anything at all. So please do well to always, apply for these grants immediately you see it or you hear about, because sometimes they close so quickly. There's some grants that I'm unable to take my eyes off. Why? Because it's easy for me to just apply. In most cases, who cares? But I always take the pains to still share with people that, hey, there's another grant powered by these people, there's another grant powered by those people, on my channel. I try to share with more people on my channel, so that more people imagine all the grants I've won. Sharing with everybody and giving everybody equal opportunity to also apply for these grants is, I think is a plus. I think it's a plus, honestly. So please, later becomes never in most cases. So be intentional and make sure that you apply for multiple grants daily. Now, this is what I do. I don't know if people are good with time management, but I can say to a very large extent that I'm pretty good with time management. Hey, good with Samuel. Thank you for joining. So what I mean by that is, if you do not schedule, or if you do not have a plan, if you do not have a goal, if you're not intentional, let's assume that you plan to apply for grants daily, right? And you don't see these grants daily, as it were. Now, this is what I'll tell you. If it's just 30 minutes a day, yes, 30 minutes a day, or let me just say 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes means maybe you're not going to do the research yourself, right? You can just go to my videos, watch my videos and apply every day. apply every day. You know what I mean? Apply for grants every day. So just blot out maybe like 30 minutes in a day, go to my YouTube videos, find grants that are applicable to you and apply for them. Just be intentional and make sure that you apply for multiple grants daily. Peace be with you too. Thank you. Oh, my brother, I just did this stuff now. No, I didn't turn it on. Oh, thank you, Laquita Marie. You are amazing. Please like this live. Like this live. We like to, it's just a 30-minute session, and I'm going to keep it brief as usual. I think we have 15 minutes left. Yes, thank you. You are amazing. My favorite couple on YouTube. Marie and Cory. Thank you. You guys are dope. Now, have a journal. Yes, I was actually going to mention that because when I won my first grant, I didn't even remember that I applied, for that grant at all. So I went back to my journal because I was just like, who knows me? How did they think of me? How did they just give me money? So I went back to my journal and I checked all the list of grant applications that I've made, and I saw the name of that organization, National Black Artists Fund, NBAF. And I saw it, I was like, oh, I actually applied for this grant and I eventually won this grant. So please do well to also journal it. Yes, it's really, really good, for you to always write it down somewhere. You know what I mean? So that you can keep track of your progress, on each of these grants. And even if you don't hear from them, remember I mentioned this, feel free to always reach out to these grants, these grant organizations. Feel free to reach out to them. You can ask them about the status of your application. You can see the worst you get is a no, right? But it doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to try. So please do well to, reach out to these grant organizations, reach out to them and find out what's going on, and all that. Now, I also want to mention this. There are lots of NGO grants. When I say NGO, I mean non-government organizations. So that's what some other people call non-profits. So there are so many NGO grants, so many non-profit grants. And I'm going to point your attention to something. For those of you that live in the United States or Canada, as it were, do you know that when you go shopping at Walmart, do you know that there is Walmart Foundation? Do you know? Yes, now you know. Now you know. Thank you. Thank you, Laquita. You are amazing. So there are lots and lots of grants. I'm telling you, for profit and non-profit grants. So we have a lot of students grants. Yes, so you can, take advantage of scholarship opportunities. I shared a couple of them. I shared a lot, not just a couple of them. A lot of them on my YouTube channel. You can go check out my playlist and check for students grants. Yes, students grants. You find how to study for free, how to study abroad for free, how to study in USA for free, how to study in Canada for free, how to study for free. And there are also students grants. There's some grants. I shared grants for medical students on my channel. I remember because I do this research myself, so I keep track of all these things, So please do well to also check them out. I'm supposed to bring in one of my top-notch researchers here. I'm telling you. So yeah, so that you guys can take advantage of these opportunities. So yeah, I also shared Facebook grants on my channel. Yes, there's Racket Reviews, Kilo Chele, Kilo Chele. Thank you for joining. So yeah, you can also do well to check out Facebook grants. Yes, I shared it on my channel. There's worldwide grants. There are grants that people can apply for from anywhere in the world. Yes, we also have in-kind grants. In-kind grants means it's not in cash, it's not in monetary form. But personally, I appreciate coaching. Yes, because when they coach you, they are teaching you how to fish. It's better than giving you fish. So when you get free coaching, you get a free voucher for someone to coach you for free. Maybe take advantage of it. So some of these grants are actually in kind. Not all of them come in form of cash. So also take note of that and take advantage of it. I'm telling you, take advantage of these coaching sessions. So because with the right coaching, you can triple your income in a short time. Thank you, Lafita. You're amazing. You know, with what's it called? With a coach, you can triple your income in a short time. If not income, you can get to where you want to go in a short time with coaches that are there to guide you, to lead you, to tell you, oh, this is how to do it. These are the strategies. These are the things that will help your work easy, your life easier. If you have a topic that you want me to cover, just let me know as well in the comments. We can take that for next week. So now let me quickly share this tip. If you use Instagram and you want to always schedule your posts in advance, maybe you find it difficult to combine maybe all of your social media platforms to be efficient, to always show up daily, right? If you are on Instagram and you need a scheduling app, do you know that there are scheduling apps? This is an unpaid ad, yes. So if you want to schedule your posts on Instagram, you can use different platforms like Planoly. Planoly. Planoly is an app that helps you to schedule your Instagram posts. Yes, Planoly is one. There's another one. It is called Later, like later becomes never, Later app. So you can take advantage of that as well. Laquita, I think I would thank you for always dropping my links. I think I will prefer the 15-minute free session. Yeah, because it's a high ticket. People would rather prefer, a free consultation first, and then from there they can. Yes, I was meaning to say that, or just email you or something, but I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. Apologies. Okay, so let me send the link. Let me share the link for that. My free one-on-one coaching. Free comes first. Then in the free session, thank you. You can drop this link instead. Thank you, Lapita. Yeah, I think this is more like it. Yeah. So as I was saying, so here is the thing. Now, I also shared VentureWell e-team grants on my channel. You can check it out as well. I talked about in-kind grants. Yes, there's MasterCard grants. MasterCard is also giving out grants. It's on my channel. It has not closed yet. Yes, it is still ongoing. There's Amazon grants. Yes, it's also on my channel. You can check it out as well. And then there is Snapchat grants. I shared Snapchat grants on my channel, so you can go do check it out. I also have grants for filmmakers. People have also sent me messages in my inbox asking if there are grants for filmmakers. I also shared that as well on my channel. And I also shared grants for artists. Yes, it was recently shared. It's a grant for creatives powered by Alicia Keys. You would find her on my thumbnail as well. And there's also Galaxy of Stars business grants. And these people messaged me on Instagram. They were asking me if I can share this information with my audience, as well. Thank you. You're amazing, Laquita. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. You can use it. Rocking. You can use the free app. It's called. Sorry, it's not a free app. It's a third-party app that you use to schedule your Instagram post. However, thank you, Jubba. Thank you. However, for the Planoly app, I know that you get 30 posts for free in a month. So I mean, back then I used to post 4 times a day on Instagram. Yes, I used to. Hey, Sister Mercy, thank you for joining. So I used to post 4 times a day. So which means I need more than 30 posts. So I was utilizing the paid feature. So you can use the free feature. It's fine. I mean, Planoly app, but it's good. I love the interface because you can see all your posts at a glance before you send it out. Yes, you can see all your posts at a glance. So if it's something, yes, I used to post. Yeah, I post 4 times a day on Instagram every day. Before I stopped, before I gave birth. Before I gave birth, I had to take a break. It was like a whole lot adjusting to a family of, how many are we? 3 kids, and so yeah, I'm just resuming back. Yes, I'm just resuming back. Yesterday, I shot 50 videos. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how. And I'm not superwoman. I'm not in any way a superwoman at all. Yesterday, I shot 50 videos, and I will be sharing across my social media platform. So when you have apps like Planoly, you don't have to drop the video on the go. You don't have to drop it like, hey, I've not posted on Instagram today, and then you're rushing, you're thinking of caption. No, you can create all your caption, create your tags, everything all on point, already on the Planoly app, and then you schedule it to drop whenever you want it to drop. If your audience are mostly available, maybe at 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., schedule it to drop at that time. If you want to post another video by 12 in the afternoon, go ahead and drop it. If you want to post another one by 6 p.m., that's fine. So, but you can take advantage of this Planoly app, although it costs you a little bit more bucks, but it makes sense for you. It's times anything that saves my time, I'm ready to pay. I'm ready to pay. Thank you, Sister Mercy. Thank you. So yeah, that is it about that. I just wanted to chip that in. Now, quick one. Still circling back to our grants, because this topic is about grants. Now, now for grants, are you applying enough? How many grants have you applied for this week? How many grants have you applied for this month? How many have you applied for? So, like I said, you have to be intentional. I'm sorry, I have to drink water at this point. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys. So, you have to be intentional. If you want to win grants, a lot of people complain, oh, I haven't won grants before. Yes, they are not applying. How do you expect to get picked if you don't apply? So the trick or the secret to winning grants is applying. Haba. I beg you, bracket reviews, you that you're on 15K. Thank you. So do well to also, be intentional about applying every day. Like apply every day. You know what I mean? Pretty much just apply every day, apply every week, be intentional, apply daily. Like I said, blot out 30 minutes of the day. You should have at least 30 minutes of the day in 24 hours to yourself. Use that 30 minutes to apply. You have to be intentional. You know what I mean? So please do well to, apply. Like I said, are you applying enough? Yes. And where do you spend most of your time? So I shared a lot of tips last week. Like I said, if you are not, if you missed it, go ahead and check it out. Now, target your funders. Target your funders. Depending on your niche. I mentioned sometime last week, in case you missed that, I mentioned that if you're into, let's say, if you have a nonprofit, you can reach out to some bigger nonprofit organizations, like say Red Cross. They should have, hey, Sister Esther, thank you for joining. Thank you. Yeah, I go live every Sunday by this time, right after church. Is afternoon here is 1:42 p.m. here in California. So, and this live will be ending about in 3 minutes. Yes, in 3 minutes. So yeah, thank you for checking in. I appreciate you, man. Yes, so also do well to submit multiple grant applications, target your funders. If you have maybe like a self-care or a beauty care products line, you know what I mean? Are you serious? Oh, thank you. Uncle Baba today, so if you have what's it called? If you have maybe like a hair care product, maybe you make shampoo, or not even shampoo, maybe body oils, soaps and stuff like that. Do you know that we have Walmart foundation? Yes, we have Walmart foundation, we have Target foundation. I'm telling you. So if you're in United States, call me. So if you're in the United States, please check out these, and you make maybe soaps. Thank you for joining. That's my ogao. Thank you. So you make soaps, you make bathing soaps, you make, what's it called? Moisturizer, conditioners, and stuff like that. You can check out Walmart grant, Target foundation. Yes, most of these big, corporations have foundations, so explore these foundations. And yeah, I was planning to also bring a grant specialist to my show one of these days. Let me know if you guys are interested. I will bring this specialist that's going to give you all the tea when it comes to grants. I'm telling you, yes. Kwame, I know you're listening to me. Are you ready to come live? I know you will not leave a comments, but you're here. So if you're ready to, come live and talk to people about grants, I will be more than happy, to host you here. And he will respond via text. That's okay. Anyways, So be coherent and readable. Make sure that you don't use ambiguous terms. Make sure that you use simple terms that are really simple to understand. People don't need to carry a dictionary to understand what you're saying in your your grants proposal. And also prove that you're responsible with money. Yes. Also make sure that you have a business plan ready. Oh my God, I was supposed to send out business plans to people last week. Yes, business plans to people, templates, business plan templates to people, so that they can use it, as a guide to create their own, business plan. Yeah. So these are actually tips that would help a lot of people. Now, being ready can translate to having your 1 minute pitch video ready. Do you have a pitch video? Look, if I go into my own YouTube studio, I would find a lot of pitches, that can come in handy anytime. So you can make a generic. Yes, I mentioned that you can have one generic video, pitch video that goes for everything, and you might be required to answer some questions in your pitch. So you might need to make a fresh pitch. When I say pitch, I mean like a 1 minute video telling why you need these grants. It could be 1 minute or 30 seconds clip, so it doesn't have to be, out of this world, so you can have it handy. Just have it, create the 1 minute video, put it in your studio, or you can keep it on your phone anytime you apply for these grants. And they require what's it called, they require pitch. Instead of you thinking, oh my God, I have to go and apply makeup, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to get this thing done, just have it handy. You just send it to them, so you can create a 1 minute or 30 seconds video pitch, for your grants. Yes. And one more thing, please, let me beg you once again, if you are yet to register your business, please go ahead and register your small business. Why? Because it's better to have what you don't need than to need what you don't have. It's better for you to have it handy, ready. So next week, we're going to talk about, well, maybe next week or maybe not next week. I know Kwame is going to respond via SMS. Okay. Are you willing to come and talk to people here? Let me know. Thank you. All right, beautiful people. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you can actually apply for grants. Oh, thank you. Yes, so I'm launching them soon. Thank you, mommy. Thank you. She lost my accessories. Yes, so they are, and it's matching with the bracelets as well. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope to see you next week. So please make it a date with Mariah every Sunday. And it's supposed to be 1 p.m. That's 9 p.m. West African time, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Hey, is this Christy's world? Ah, my sweet Canadian, your father. Okay, this is a different person. Okay, hi, Christy's host. Thank you for joining. I was actually rounding off because I don't like to make my live stream too. Oh my God, I've gone beyond by 2 minutes. I'll see you guys next week again. Thank you so much for joining me today. God bless you all. Bye for now. Bye.